Somebody asked me what pistachio fragrance in my collection smells the closest to a Seek date. The problem is I've never smelled a Seek date, and I'm not going to recommend something I've never put my nose on. My pistachio fragrances, some hits, and some misses, but they're all completely different. So if you want to know about pistachio, have a seat, grab some popcorn, let's talk about it. This one is Maywish and this one is Naughty Vanilla. So let's start with these two because on paper they look almost identical. Both have bergamot, honey, almond, orange blossom, pistachio, vanilla, amber, and tonka bean. The only real difference is that Naughty Vanilla adds an ice cream note. But here's the thing. To my nose, Naughty Vanilla smells like somebody took a pistachio fragrance and layered it with vanilla fragrance. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just doesn't do enough to stand on its own. And in my personal opinion, she can be passed upon. Maywish, on the other hand, gives me the honey, the almond, the pistachio, the orange blossom, and the vanilla. Everything feels more complete and better blended. So if you're asking me which one I'd spend my money on, Maywish. This one is Eclair Pistache. This one is Sugar Me Pistachio Chocolate. Now let's talk about these two because both of them are trying to give you that rich dessert pistachio experience. Now, Sugar Me Pistachio Chocolate leans into pistachio and chocolate, but to my nose, it comes across a little sharper, a little synthetic, and the notes don't blend together as seamlessly. Eclair Pistachio goes in a completely different direction. Think of a fresh pistachio eclair filled with rich pistachio pastry cream. It's creamier, smoother, and much more bakery inspired. So between these two, Eclair Pistache wins every single time for me. All right, so next we have Dubai Chocolate Delight versus Dubai Chocolate Pistachio Kanafa. Now let's compare the two Dubai chocolate fragrances. Dubai Chocolate Delight leans more toward a creamy milk chocolate and pistachio profile, while Dubai Chocolate Pistachio Kunafa leans into the actual Middle Eastern dessert with pistachio, sesame, cardamom, and chocolate. Now, I told you, truths are always free, so I gotta be honest with you. Dubai Chocolate Delight actually makes me nauseous. For me, I think it's the combination of the bergamot and the milk chocolate. There's just something about those two together that just doesn't work for my nose. Now, Dubai Chocolate Pistachio Kunafa, on the other hand, is smoother, richer, and much more balanced. The pistachio, chocolate, sesame, and cardamom all work together beautifully without anything sticking out. So if I had to choose between these two, Dubai Chocolate Pistachio Kunafa wins every single time. Now, Car Pistachio is all on her own. If you're looking for something that's a little lighter, Car Pistachio is probably the direction you'd want to go. It's a lighter, fresher style of pistachio. It's creamy, but it doesn't smell like a heavy dessert. It feels brighter, softer, and more wearable if you're not looking for a rich bakery fragrance. This is Bella Vita Pistachio. This is Manal. Now let's talk about these two because they take pistachio in a completely different direction. Bella Vita Pistachio opens up with pear, peach, and pistachio, then moves into jasmine, lily of the valley, cotton candy, and marshmallow before drying down into sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. That's why I describe this one as a floral pistachio. You still get that nutty pistachio, but the jasmine and lily of the valley brighten it up while that cotton candy and marshmallow add sweetness without turning it into a full-on bakery fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. Manal is in a similar lane. It opens with orange blossom, red fruits, and banana, moves into pistachio with creamy lactonic notes, then dries down into vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. Compared to Bella Vita, Manal leans creamier because of those lactonic notes. I actually think Manal is a beautiful fragrance. My only complaint is its performance. On me, it wears pretty light. I wanted more projection and sillage, and it just didn't give it to me. So if you like fragrances that don't have a lot of projection and sillage, you'll probably enjoy Manal. Now, here are my affordable options if you don't want to spend that TikTok shop money. First up, we have Choco Musk Pistachio by Al Rehab. Keeps it simple with pistachio and musk up top, cocoa in the middle, and a vanilla amber base, but be prepared for a very heavy alcohol smell at first spray. Next up is Elixir Timeless from Five Below. The only notes they give you are bergamot, ice cream, and pistachio. Now, I do use that as a body mist, and if you were unaware, Bath & Body Works said they are no longer coming out with pistachio glaze, so I have been using that in place of this. Next, we have Praline and Pistachio from TJ Maxx. You can see the tag right there, $16.99. It's praline and pistachio. It's a sweet pistachio. It's a great scent, a little 1-2-1-2. Lastly, we have Serena Creamy Vanilla at Five Below. Again, $5. Now, this one is inspired by Selena Gomez's, but also this one, Manal, is inspired by Selena Gomez as well. So you could get these two, use this as a body mist, use this as your fragrance, put this in your purse to go ahead and refresh throughout the day. Those are my pistachio fragrances and the ones I personally recommend. Until next time, beautiful disasters, bye.